This morning I was listening to something very interesting, which was a podcast, and the two guys were on it are very, very successful. And a quote that they said was, "Don't try and avoid the storm, try and learn to dance in the rain." And I took a lot of value from that little quote, because what that means is don't try and avoid the problems that are going to come in your life. Actually embrace them and work through them, because in them problems and them failures, that's where you learn the biggest lessons. Now, when I started doing these videos, right, previously I'd be so caught up in how perfect they had to be, like they had to look extra cinematic and special, and everything had to be so smooth. But what I'm learning is the more consistent you are with just doing the little things and just doing the videos, your videos naturally get better anyway. And that's a big value in itself, because so many people get caught up in just trying to do something really perfect before you put it out, because you're scared of what people think, compared to just going out and attacking it, learning from it, getting better, receiving feedback potentially that's shit, and then you can learn and get better that way. And there's much more value in just doing that 100 times than doing it the one perfect time, or trying to. So that's a big thing. But today it's 19th of March. We are on Tuesday. It's a leg day. I like to split my push, legs, then pull. It just gives my upper body a bit of a rest. But we're going to go for 100, 110 kilo for more reps this week, because last week we touched around about 8 to 10. So I'm going to push it. Still dieting down, still cutting, but we're still going to go for progressive overload and push weights, because if not, your training just gets a little bit stale. Whether you plateau, you can make some small adjustments and go forward. But nice smooth tempos, Bulgarian split squats, heel elevated. We're going to do barbell squat, calf raises, all of that good stuff. And then, yeah, we're just going to keep pushing the content out, because why not? Why not try our best? I am trying my best as well, and it feels good. Last night I touched 18,000 steps, and I was tired. I went to bed at about half 7 and half 8, sorry, and I was tired, and I had to, get back to clients and do the YouTube video, and I managed to do it. But I gave it my best yesterday. We plan to do the same today, and we keep going. Got 3 or 4 new subscribers, so I'm forever grateful, man. Like, I am genuinely grateful for even the ability to have this car that I've got. I did 10 years, like 6, 7 years working, didn't have a car. Then we riding a push bike, and now I drive to work. And even the drive, I'm truly blessed for having it. So no matter where you are, bottom, top, be your best self every single day. I know it sounds corny, but it's true. If you know you give 100% and you can't do no more, then that is a very fulfilling experience. Trust me. But yeah, I'll catch you inside the gym. Let's go, baby. Come on, Tuesday. Woo! So we're hitting leg day today. Just warmed up, got the hips open. As always, I feel a little bit tight. So it's good just to spend like 5, 10 minutes just warming up your knees, warming up your hips, just getting everything ready really. And then from now, we're gonna warm up with a bar, nice and deep. Just make sure you get a feel for the bar. Then we'll just go up in increments, maybe 10, 20. And what I like to do is I like to keep fresh throughout the whole thing. So I'll go from like bar, then we'll do 40, 60, 80, then 100. Just dropping the weights down. The aim is to warm up, but try and keep your energy as high as possible. So when it gets to your top sets, you're not burnt out. I used to do it. I've seen guys do it where they'll do 3, 4, 5 sets near enough to failure, and then they'll get really heavy and wonder why they can't actually achieve like a good top set. It's because you're knackered before. So we try and keep as efficient as possible, especially with the squatting. So I'm going to adjust the rack, and then we're going to go from there and get nice and warm. So we're going to start with 40 kilo. And right now, I know I went 110. I think I got 8 reps. So I'm just going to review it after I shoot this video and just see where we're at with it, because I know I can beat that. And that's what we're going to achieve. So we just knock this 40 out. Debating on taking my trainers off, to be honest with you, a bit more flat-footed. I think it's appropriate. Trainers are coming off. We're just going to hit 6 reps at this. Like I say, control the negatives. Just one step back. Don't need to go miles back from the rack. Tighten up the midsection. Oh, feels nice. Hips are tight still, but we'll move up. see how we get on at 60. So this is 80. We're just going to go for 4 reps now. It looks heavier than what it is. If you look at the Olympic style plates, they're 25 kilo, they're fucking so thin. But these are massively thick, the bumper plates, so this isn't a lot of weight really. It might look like it is, but it isn't. So now we're just going to go 4 reps, slow negatives, and then we're going to see where we go from there. I might belt up on my next set as well. One step back. Okay, that feels good. So I might just go 100 for 2 reps, and then we'll go 110 and go for 8 plus today. Whatever you do, guys, make sure you got the fucking belt the right way around. So we're just going to go for 100 for 2, see how it feels, and then we'll go to 110. Nice and tight. That's it. So this is 100 kilo. One step back. Taking our time. Absolutely no rush. Sweet. Yeah, we're going to go for 110. We're going for 110, definitely. Okay. So, we've got, this is 110 kilo. We've got 8 to beat. Yeah, so we're going to do 8 minimum. I'm not leaving this bar till I do 8 reps. Here we go. Come on. 8 to beat. And I've got 2 girls watching me. So. That's it. Come on. Hey. 9. Oh, fuck. Woo. Oh. 110. 110 for 10. I'll take that. That's 2 more than last week. Ooh. I felt a little pop in my knee as well. It felt good, that, to be honest with you. It started getting hard at about, I'd say, 6. I started gassing, but we still managed to get another 4, so I'm buzzing with that moment, man. All right, here we go. Second set at 110. I'd say I've just about recovered. So I'm definitely feeling it. Definitely feeling it from that last set. Here we go. Come on then. Let's have it. Woo! Woo! Hush! Woo! Ha! Oh! 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 That's me. That's me. I think that was 6. It felt fucking heavy. I'm gonna leave it down there. Just drop it down slightly. I think we'll go. 90 kilo for reps instead of going 100 to weighing at. I'm not gonna lock out either. I'm just gonna try and rep it out, try and get as much volume as I can on quads. I am backing out a little bit earlier than what I'd like to, but I'd rather keep my lower back safe than fucking do my send in and injure my back. Because if you injure your back, I've done it before, it's just a nightmare. So I'd rather keep it safe and train hard, but not get to the point where my back's gonna give way. So maybe I should start training a little bit more lower backs, but here we go. You don't want a weak lower back. Right, 90 kilo. That's me. That's me done. The squats were over with. Not bad, not bad. I'm probably saying it's about 6.5, 7 out of 10 with being happy with it, but it is what it is, man. We'll move forward. We're going on to a Bulgarian split squat now, so deficit. I'm probably going to stay here, to be honest with you. If someone wants a squat rack, I'll give them it, but yeah, not bad, but we can do better. Alright, at this point here, my mic had died, so the music were very loud, so I've just put a little audio over it. But I want you to focus on what I'm doing with the depth of my back knee and also the plate that I've placed. What this is doing is creating a deficit, but it's forcing your lead leg to go deep. So if you look, my knee joint and my quad is at 90 degrees and my knee's stacked on my ankle. But by doing this technique and having this set up, it absolutely annihilates that lead leg, and you really do feel like coming from the bottom of that rep, the intensity and also the tension. So I highly advise, if you do Bulgarians, try and put a plate, a 25 plate or a 20 plate, and drop your back knee down lower, and you'll get such a better feeling for it. So I managed, I think, 13 reps at the start, and I crumbled there, and then I matched it on the other side, and then the second set I did 10 reps and 10 reps, and at that point I was absolutely gassed. So honestly, if you haven't tried it, give the Bulgarian deficit split squat a go, and I promise you, you won't enjoy it, but you'll reap massive benefits from it, because it really does target and isolate that lead leg. So as you watch from a different angle, watch how I place my foot and I drop my knee all the way down. And by you doing so, you just get so much more out of the rep range by doing it. So like I say, plant a 25 plate bumper or a 20 plate in front, line up your heel, and then make sure you can drop the back knee down, and then from there go through
as many reps as you can with some good form, great depth, and you will reap the benefits from this movement. So yeah, the description says it all, and you throwing these into your program will massively help you. Moving on, we went to a deficit RDL, so a stiff leg deadlift, and what we're focused on here is going deep as we can and having the bumper plates near enough to touch the floor, holding the paws at the bottom and then driving through the heels, flexing at the hamstrings. So you should feel a deep stretch at the point at the bottom and then a shortening of the hamstring as we come back through, pushing your hips forward. And doing these on a slow tempo, once again, they just do something different to your legs. But as watching this video back, I could have probably slowed it down a little bit on the negative, but I'm in that much, I won't say pain, but from the previous sets that I'd just done, that I was struggling at this point. But yeah, a deficit RDL will tear up your hamstrings and you'll reap benefits from that as well. And also it helps with your lower back, in my opinion. You can feel your lower back flexing and moving. It just feels good. It feels like a good stretch. So I definitely experiment with these and have a go of them and see how you feel.